Hello and welcome into the CLNS Media Red Sox Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia. Per usual, coming at you today with just a discussion on one of the bigger topics in the world of the Red Sox as pitchers and catchers officially head to report to spring training today, even though a lot of the Boston Red Sox have already been there. The topic that I want to discuss today is David Price. Now, again, just like the last one, really don't have anybody else around me, have nobody else with me for this roundtable. Unfortunately, the rest of us have lives. I'm the only one without a life, so I'm here doing the roundtable today. But I had to talk about David Price. I wanted to talk about David Price and what he said today specifically. But before I get into that, let me tell you about my boys and girls over at SeatGeek. Buying tickets to sports and concerts can be complicated and confusing, but there is a better way to buy, and I'll tell you right now, it's with SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the smartest, easiest way to get tickets to every single type of event. Whether you're searching for a last-minute deal, planning a night out, or need to find the perfect gift, SeatGeek helps you find the best seats at, the best prices, fully guaranteed. And let me tell you guys something. My birthday is this Saturday. I am the big 2-4, so if you want to send some tickets my way, use SeatGeek. Let me know. Give me those tickets. I'll even take you there if you want to go there. SeatGeek. There's nothing quite like seeing your favorite team or musician in person, and SeatGeek will get you closer to the action for a great value. I have the SeatGeek app on my phone, and it's by far the easiest way that I have found to shop for tickets. I can be anywhere, and with just a few taps, I can instantly find seats. I actually just use SeatGeek to buy tickets. Actually, not just recently, but I use SeatGeek to actually find tickets to the Red Sox Game 4 Divisional Series with my buddy Mike. We were talking one night, hey, I want to go to the playoffs. I've never been to the Red Sox playoffs before. Boom, pow, I take out the SeatGeek app. I find these tickets. And let me tell you guys, the price that these tickets were at, unbelievable for the quality. We were so close, and we paid close to nothing for what we could have paid. It was the cheapest by far, by a good $50, the cheapest that I found for that section. SeatGeek is designed to make your ticket buying experience easier than ever. SeatGeek saves you time and money by searching multiple ticket sites to compare prices and find amazing deals. And to get you the most bang for your buck, SeatGeek grades every ticket based on value to help you immediately identify the best seats that fit your budget. Plus, every purchase is fully guaranteed, so you can shop for tickets on SeatGeek with confidence. Make SeatGeek your go-to app for finding the best deals on every type of ticket, from sports and concerts to comedy and theater. And guess what? My listeners, that's right, you guys, the guys we're using the ears right now to listen to me, get $20 off their first SeatGeek purchase. Just download the SeatGeek app and enter promo code Garden Report today. That's promo code Garden Report for $20 off your first SeatGeek purchase. All right, so into the topic that I want to discuss today. It's David Price. It's David Price saying that he does not plan on opting out of his deal for the most part, but I also kind of wanted to talk about other quotes that came out of his mini media session that he had today. So he did tell the media, because last year he swore off the media, told them, guys, I am done. I'm not going to be hanging out with you guys anymore, giving you guys any quotes, answering your questions. He seems like he backed off that a little bit this season already, but he did say, we can talk. Quote, we can talk, but you're not going to come over and overload me with negativity. It's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. So he's prepared this year, already giving out the warning. Hey, guys, just letting you know, we're not going to be doing that negative stuff this year, because he seems remorseful. He seems remorseful, which I like, and we'll get into that in a little bit. So let's start talking about David Price. His contract signed before the 2016 season, so this is year 3 now. It was a 7-year deal worth a ton of money, $217 million, broken down into $31 million a year per average at the age of 30. And he had a third-year opt-out clause. Now, there's been a ton of speculation for the past couple of seasons because he just hasn't seemed happy. Red Sox fans don't seem happy with him. He knows that we're not happy with him for the most part. And he's heard the noise, he's heard the chirps, he's sick of the media. It seems like, especially last year, he seemed done with the media. Hashtag done with the media. But he comes out today, when asked directly, do you think that you will be using your opt-out clause at the end of this season to go look for a new deal and leave the Boston Red Sox? He said, when asked if there was a chance, "No, there's not. I came here to win. I knew how tough it was to play here and pitch here. If you can go out there and win, I know all the emotions and everything's going to be better in the positive light. I look forward to doing that." Which, it's good to hear from being a Red Sox fan. That's good to hear that he at least understands. And then he also had this to say about the situations last year in regards to Dennis Eckersley. He said, "I could have handled it better last year, absolutely, but I didn't, and I've moved on. I look forward to getting back this year and getting off on the right foot." So, something that you always kind of have to look for, in my opinion, for these athletes is self-awareness. It feels like some of these guys, because they're so loaded with money, especially in baseball, it seems like they just don't understand the fan base. And it seems like they don't understand what they're doing wrong. It seems like this for a long time with David Price, don't get me wrong. David Price seemed like, these guys hate me for no reason. It seems with these quotes right here that he understands now at least why Red Sox fans, why we had all of these issues with him. Because he was causing these issues. He was yelling at reporters like Evan Drellich in the clubhouse. He was yelling and creating a bully mentality around a Red Sox legend who, for the most part, now too, because he's also a color commentator on the broadcast, is beloved by Red Sox Nation. So it's an insane thing to actually go after him in the first place, knowing the fan base. And at least if you don't understand that, you're living underneath a rock, because Dennis Eckersley is clearly loved by everybody in Red Sox Nation, but David Price seems self-aware now that he's screwed up. He had the offseason to think about it, and he kind of won me back a little bit with that. And because of that, and because of these quotes, nothing gets me more excited for a season than when a player says, especially a player like this, says that he's here to win. And David Price is in his third season, and if you guys remember back in the 2016 offseason, or before the 2016 season, when they signed him, one of his biggest highlights in his press conference was, "This is a team that I think can win and I want to win." Which, sure, it seemed like they fell short the past 2 years from what we thought they could have been. But, guys, as much as we like to say that the Yankees clearly are the better team, the Yankees are the better team. That's a fact. But they're not 100% the favorites. It's still the Red Sox and the Yankees. The rivalry's back, baby. The rivalry is back. And with that being said, if the Red Sox get that one guy, i.e. JD Martinez, which I spoke about in my last roundtable, solo table, then yeah, the team in my eyes is neck and neck with the Yankees. The Red Sox have better pitching. The Red Sox have a better bullpen. In my opinion, the Yankees have a better lineup. The Yankees are probably going to put up 10 runs a game, which is asinine. But the Yankees are an absolutely insane team. But David Price understands that this team still can win. And David Price is here to win. He said it himself today. So because of that, that gets me excited for this guy. Because he's not just here to collect a paycheck. Because if he was here just to collect a paycheck, I don't think he would be even bringing up the fact that they have a chance to win this year. Because they do. They really do. And again, it's we have to get rid of this Yankees fear. Because, yeah, they got Giancarlo Stanton, but he's not a guy who is going to win you the game solely. The Red Sox have enough. They just need that one power bet. Anyway, back to David Price. So the reason that I'm happy that he's here with the Red Sox now, and will be for, it sounds like for, I don't know if I'll be happy in year 6 because he's getting old at that point, but it's that ALDS. Guys, his performance in the ALDS was unbelievable. The guy absolutely flipped a switch. And it was shocking because, remember, he was hurt for a majority of the year with that partial tear in his left elbow. You know, he's got the Nolan Ryan elbow, quote unquote, according to Dr. James Andrews. But during the regular season, he only pitched 16 games. Started in 11 of those games. His earned run average was 3.38 last season. 3.38. Pretty good. And that's combined with being a starter and a reliever. But then you go over to the postseason. And the postseason is where I think he won a lot of Red Sox fans back. Because this is the guy that we thought that we were signing. That we thought the Red Sox were signing before the 2016 season. David Price, last year, 2017 postseason. He pitched 2 times in the ALDS, and he was unbelievable. Didn't give up a single run, and quite frankly, saved Game 3. At Fenway Park, he absolutely saved Game 3. He pushed that team to Game 4. We know that the talent is there. We understand that. Is it going to shine through during the regular season? I think it will this year. And partially because he says he's not going to opt out. I don't fully believe that. And the reason I don't fully believe that is because he kind of contradicted himself after he said that he will definitely be here and said that he hasn't talked to his wife about it, hasn't talked to his agent, blah, blah. And he will probably treat this year like a contract year. But to be honest with you, I think by the end of the year, he'll realize I'm not going to get as much money as the Red Sox have given me. I'm not. Yu Darvish just signed a deal that gets him less money, and he's a year younger, and he's a pretty good starting pitcher. I just don't think a baseball team is going to take a chance on, at that time, he's going to be a 33-year-old veteran pitcher. I don't think they're going to give him more than $31 million a year. And with that being said, Red Sox fans, you're stuck with David Price, I think, until whatever 4 years, 5 years from now is. That's going to be the cold hard fact. Nobody else is going to give him $31 million a year. And we should be happy about that, because as much of a clown as this guy can be, he's still, when he's on, he is one of the best pitchers in baseball. That is absolutely indisputable. He has the opportunity and the potential to be a Cy Young candidate every year. That talent is there. So let's be happy that he's here, because he could, who knows, David Price might win the Cy Young this year. And I know that's a hot take. Do I believe that? No. I think Chris Sale has a better chance. But guys, David Price and Chris Sale are the top 2 of your rotation right now. Let's be excited about that. Let's be happy about that. Because David Price has a very good chance to save this team this year. If he pitches well and he's healthy, then you have Chris Sale, who I have the absolute utmost confidence in, and David Price, who, if he can win my confidence back, you have quite possibly the best 1-2 punch in baseball. Thank you very much for listening to the Red Sox Roundtable. I was your host, Nick Quaglia, again doing a solo roundtable. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and thank you for listening. And remember to go check out my friends over at SeatGeek. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great night.